Antawan joining us now. And Antawan, you're starting up a new series, or a new adventure, really.
Yes, this is going to be interesting. For the next 13 weeks, it's going to be a learning experience for me. Talk about a wide variety of stories to cover. For instance, trapping wild hogs. You heard me right. That's story number one of my many adventures out east. Okay, now I'm not lost, but I feel like I am in the middle of nowhere. We are here in Section 11 out east. I'm here with Dale Crosby. He oversees land and wildlife out here. So Dale, we're coming out here to do some hog hunting and finding out how do you go about trapping these hogs, a little bit about them. So I see we have a trap over here. Kind of walk us through what we have over here.
Okay, this is the trap door. It picks up with a rope, and we have a trigger in the back. There's a stake that goes behind the triggers in the back, and the trigger in the back there, the hogs go in the front door. We bait it with whole corn or donuts or old bread, and the hogs will go in and they go back, and when they flip the trigger off the trap, the front door, this door will slam, and they're basically inside and caught in the trap.
16 of these 5-foot by 10-foot portable traps are constantly moved around this 30,000-acre ranch site, where not only will you encounter hogs, but other wildlife like turkeys, deer, and even spiders, which Dale tells me this one is rather small. Anyhow, back to the hogs. Once they're caught, there are a variety of options for them.
And they'll be taken up, and we have people that pick them up for different purposes.
Most people, they say, oh, you're out here, they got all this land, you can go hunting. You know, people automatically assume rifle, shoot the hog, dead hog. But you have these cages, so there's a variety of ways to go about catching the hog.
Sure there is. We use the traps, and then of course your wild hogs get very trap-wise sometimes, so then we have to use the dogs. We use dogs for the purpose of taking out the hogs. We do still use the firearms, archery.
So you're also having some issues with the hogs, I understand?
Yeah, the land damage, we fight it in all of our areas. Of course, you see it in residential areas, you see it in the golf courses, our farms, our citrus groves, the agriculture property.
Just to give you some perspective on how big these hogs can get out here. Look at all this out here. Look at the snout on one of these hogs. Even bigger than my fist going down there. Amazing stuff.
You know, they can do thousands of dollars worth of damage.
Wow.
In one night.
And here's a couple of those rare 300-pound plus hogs Crosby referred to that can cause a lot of damage and can also turn out to be good eating come dinner time. You getting hungry, Lauren?
I didn't even know they were out there, so I'm learning something.
We are in an interesting place, I would say.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see what we're going to do next.
Me too.